So this is the pound dollar analysis for Monday 26th of February. Now, let's have a look at what prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we had prices trade above the up towards this 141.40. We've had this strong sell side momentum. We've saw the 400 period moving average here act as descending resistance. As we can see, it has come up towards the 400 period moving average and sold off every time. More recently anyway. So we've had prices come down, formed this bit of a low here in around 38.60. So might want to stick on the charts. So we've got 38.60. That's our swing low there. Just there, and from there we've had prices come up, stalled around 200 period moving average, came back down, test 39.42, had a brief move up to test this 140.05 level. We've seen off the test, we have this bearish pin bar, had prices consolidate beneath. We do have the 200, 400 period moving average confluence, as well as this rejection from this 140.05. So do seem poised for potentially seeing a bit of this most recent trend does appear to be to the downside. So we do seem poised for possibly further downside momentum. But overall on the higher time frames, let's have a quick look. So if we have a look at the daily charts, for example, as we can see here, we are in a bit of an uptrend. We've had a brief pullback, having another pullback here, but we do seem to be still in an uptrend. So what we'll do is, what's the hourly? So we potentially we do have an inverted head and shoulder developing here. I'm not sure how it's going to, whether it will play out the way it should. An inverted head and shoulders is a bullish chart pattern. As you can see, we've got shoulder, and we've got a head there. So for this inverted head and shoulders, so for upside momentum to be valid, any pullback from where we are at present in around the 200, 400 period moving average confluence shouldn't in reality break this level here in around the 39.20. So we do have this horizontal support at 39.42, but we do have in around the 39.20. That's where we expect to have the this shoulder over here. So we'll see if we do get a retracement down to that level in around 39.20 before we see a potential bounce in prices, head back up towards that 140.05, beyond which we are looking for prices to head up towards this 140.80 before moving on to 141.18. That's if the inverted head and shoulders scenario does play out, but we do have quite a bit of resistance above. We do have the 200, 400 period moving average confluence, as well as the 140.05 level. Now let's just have a look at the daily chart. Sorry, it's not the daily chart, it's the monthly chart. Yeah, there we are. So on this monthly chart, as you can see, we've had a sell-off downwards, but the most recent trend here does appear to be to the upside. We are seeing the recovery since well, there is a Brexit candle. So we are seeing quite a bit of a recovery, pretty sharp recovery. We do look poised for to retrace the entire move here on in regards to Brexit. And yep, we are having a bit of a pullback at present. It doesn't seem too much of a concern. So we might see a brief continuation of the pullback before seeing the further upside continuation. So pullback before seeing further upside continuation. Yep. So if we have a look at the weekly chart, as you can see here on this weekly chart, we came down here, tested, formed a bottom, price went up, brief pullback, posting a series of higher lows before seeing this pretty strong move to the upside after posting a series of higher lows above the 20 period moving average marked out here in red. So what we have seen is a very large candle at the end of a trend, likely indicating a pullback, and that's pretty much what we've seen. We've had a pullback, and we do seem poised for further pullbacks before having a continuation of the strong run to the upside here on a pound dollar, possibly coming in towards the 200 period moving average, which may act as resistance as well as the 143.43 level, which is pretty much the highs of 2018 so far. So we'll see whether we do have this brief pullback before having the move continue. Now, if we have a look at the daily chart, and here on the daily chart, we can see we've pulled back a little bit here. So we've had the somewhat a bit of a consolidation here, had a breakout, brief pullback, break to the upside, formed a triple. Is that a double top? In around a double or a triple top. Bearish. Yep. Came into this area, had the sell side momentum take us down towards this 38,350. From this 38,350, we've had this move upwards and another pullback. We do look poised for further upside momentum, as we've had 2 bullish days after this move down to the downside. So we've had our low, we've got a higher low, so we do look poised for further upside momentum on the pound dollar here on the daily chart. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.